SAALT, South Asian Americans Leading Together, is a national nonprofit organization that elevates the voices and perspectives of South Asian individuals and organizations to build a just and inclusive society in the United States. Recently, they celebrated their 10-year anniversary at the Carnegie Center in DC. This event drew many notable members of the South Asian community. Here are some clips.
Hi, my name is Deepa Iyer, and I'm the Executive Director of SAALT, which stands for South Asian Americans Leading Together. SAALT is a national, nonprofit, nonpartisan organization located in the DC metropolitan area. And today, what we're doing is celebrating our 10-year anniversary.
We had the opportunity to play here for SAALT tonight. They invited us, and we were very happy to support their wonderful organization, which I think is one of a kind and a very important organization. Play tabla and produce music, and I have a few different groups that I play with, one of which is this percussion group with two fabulous percussionists, John Hadfield and Matt Kilmer.
Our mission is to promote the voices and perspectives of South Asians to promote a more just and equitable society. And we do that by different types of programs, including leadership development, policy advocacy, community education, and coalition building.
SAALT is probably one of the first organizations to recognize the impact of post-9/11 policies and the way in particular they would impact their communities, South Asian communities, Arab American communities, and Muslim communities. It's really been at the forefront in terms of working with federal agencies, working with congressional members on all of these issues, and bridging local communities to these different agencies and congressional members. So I'm thrilled to support SAALT.
It was right after 9/11, and there was a lot of kind of bias and crimes and other things occurring in our community and against our community, and we didn't have an organization that could address those issues. So we came together to form this organization, and 10 years later we're celebrating our 10th year anniversary, and it's great to see so many people come out for this event, to have great performances, and it's a lot of fun to see how much the organization's grown and how much power that it has in the community and in DC and around the country.
I think it's important that there are national groups from all different parts of the country and representing all different communities to ensure that the voices of the community are being heard in Washington, and that we're aware as federal government officials of the concerns, of the issues, of how we can be more responsive. And so it's been a great event so far. We've had tabla performance and DJ Rekha, so I'm enjoying my time here.
I'm very happy to be one of the performers tonight along with Sufla. I've supported and worked with SAALT since they've been around. They formed right after 9/11 in response to the changing tide against South Asian Americans, and they've done a lot of great organizing work. It's been an honor to be here as a South Asian musician and DJ. It's great to have opportunities to share what I do with an organization like this.
We're going to be launching our campaign to remember the 10-year anniversary of 9/11. It is a campaign that's going to look back at the decade from the perspective of South Asians. In most of the narrative about 9/11, unfortunately, the
prominent details have been about national security, deportation, and mostly negative connotations towards certain community members. And obviously we have seen a lot of hate crimes. We've seen a lot of backlash for South Asian communities, but it seems that in many ways that narrative was lost in the larger narrative of war and hate that was spread. So this campaign is really an attempt to look back at the 10 years, but also to move forward and talk about how we as a community can strengthen our community in the US and how we can come up with solutions together and even celebrate how far South Asians have come as a community.
Over the last 10 years, SAALT has grown from a purely volunteer organization to a fully staffed organization based here in the Washington, D.C. area. And our work these days includes everything from advocating on the Hill to presenting testimony before Congress to working with youth and college students to promote civic engagement and public service to strengthening local organizations in the South Asian community. And we look forward to another 10 years of a stronger, more vibrant, and more just society where South Asians can play a critical role.